Hello student, today we will revise chapter Attila. I am quite alarmed to hear it, said the mother. Please lock him up in a room at night. Otherwise he may call in a burglar and show him round. Left alone, a burglar might after all be less successful. It won't be so bad if he at least barked. He is the most noiseless dog I have ever seen in my life. The young man was extremely irritated at this. He considered it to be the most uncharitable cynicism. But the dog justified it that very night. Ranga lived in a hut 3 miles from the town. He was a gang coolie, often employed in road mending. Occasionally at nights he enjoyed the thrill and profit of breaking into houses. At 1 o'clock that night, Ranga removed the bars of a window on the eastern side of the house and slipped in. He ate alone. The wall searched all the trunks and almirahs in the house and made a neat bundle of all his jewelry and other valuable he could pick up. He was just starting to go out. He had just put 1 foot out of the gap he had made in the window when he saw Attila standing below looking up expectantly. Ranga's thought his end has come. He expected the dog to bark, but not Attila. He waited for a moment, grew tired of waiting, stood up and put his 4 paws on the lap of the burglar. He put back his ears, licked Ranga's hand and rolled his eyes. Ranga whispered, I hope you aren't going to bark. Don't you worry, I am not the sort, that dog tried to say. Just a moment, let me get down from here, said the burglar. The dog obediently took away his paws and lowered himself. See there, said Rangas, pointing to the backyard. There is a cat. Attila put up his ears at the mention of the cat and dashed in the direction indicated. One might easily have thought he was going to tear up a cat, but actually he didn't want to miss the pleasure of the company of a cat if there was one. As soon as the dog left him, Ranga made a dash for the gate. Given a second more, he would have hopped over it. But the dog turned and saw what was about to happen, and in one spring was at the gate. He looked hurt. Is this proper? He seemed to ask. Do you want to shake me off? He hung his heavy tail down so loosely and looked so miserable that the burglar stroked his head, at which he revived. The burglar opened the gate and went out, and the dog followed him. Attila's greatest ambition in life was to wander in the streets freely. Now things seemed to be shaping up idly. अब बेटे जो मदर है उन्होंने कहा कि रात को इस कुत्ते को बंद करके रखो। अगर कोई चोर घर में घुस जाता है तो यह उसको रोकेगा भी नहीं। और इस चीज़ को उसी रात अटीला ने सही करके दिखा दिया। रंगा नाम का एक आदमी शहर से 3 मील दूर रहता था। दिन में वह अपना काम करता था और रात को चोरियां करता था। रात को जब लेखक के घर में रंगा घुस गया और उसने सारी ज्वेलरी को एक पोटली में बांध लिया और जब वह जाने लगा तो उसने अटीला को देखा और वह डर गया, लेकिन अटीला उस पर भौंका नहीं। वह रंगा से फ्रेंडली हेल्प करने लगा उसकी, जैसे कि वह कह रहा हो कि कोई बात नहीं है, इस तरह का कुत्ता मैं नहीं हूँ। अब वह रंगा के पीछे पीछे चलने लगा। रंगा ने अपना पीछा छुड़ाने के लिए एक तरफ इशारा किया और कहा कि वहाँ बिल्ली है। अटीला बिल्ली को देखने के लिए उधर दौड़ा। वह बिल्ली को कोई नुकसान नहीं पहुंचाना चाहता था, बल्कि उसकी कंपनी को एंजॉय करना चाहता था। जैसे ही रंगा गेट से बाहर भागने लगा, कुत्ते ने भी उसका पीछा किया। अब कुत्ता भी उसके पीछे पीछे जाने लगा, क्योंकि अटीला है उसका यह सपना था कि वह खुली गलियों के अंदर घूमे। नेक्स्ट, Attila liked his new friend so much that he won't leave him alone even for a moment. He lay before Ranga when he sat down to eat, sat on the edge of his mat when he slept in his hut, waiting patiently on the edge of the pond when Ranga went there now and then for a wash, slept on the roadside when Ranga was at work. This sort of companionship got the Ranga nervous. He implored, "Oh dog, leave me alone for a moment, won't you?" Unmoved, Attila sat before him with his eyes glued on his friend. Attila's disappearance created a sensation in the bungalow. "Didn't I tell you?" the mother said, "to look him up. Now some burglar has gone away with him. What a shame. We can hardly mention it to anyone." "You are mistaken," replied the defender. "It is just a coincidence. He must have gone off on his own account. If he had been there, no thief would have dared to come in. Whatever it is, I don't know if we should after all thank the thief for taking away the dog. He may keep the jewels as a reward for taking him away. Shall we withdraw the police complaint?" अटीला है अब अपने नए फ्रेंड को इतना ज़्यादा पसंद करने लगा कि वो एक मिनट के लिए भी उसको अकेला नहीं छोड़ता था। वह रंगा के साथ ही सोता था, उसी के साथ ही खाता था, उसी की झोपड़ी में सोता था। जब रंगा काम कर रहा होता था तो वह सड़क के किनारे उसी के पास सोता था। अब रंगा इस कंपनी से बिल्कुल बहुत ज़्यादा परेशान हो गया था। अटीला के गायब होने से बंगले में काफ़ी हलचल भी मच गई थी। मदर ने कहा कि मैंने तो पहले ही कहा था कि इसको बंद करके रखो, कोई चोर उसे चुरा ले गया है। तो उसके बचाव में एक डिफेंडर ने कहा, यह सिर्फ एक कोइंसिडेंट है, वह अपने आप ही कहीं गया होगा। जब तक कुत्ता यहाँ था, किसी चोर की हिम्मत नहीं थी कि वह यहाँ पर आता। जो भी हो, अब क्या हमें उस चोर को धन्यवाद करना चाहिए कि वह कुत्ते को यहाँ से ले गया, या फिर क्या हमें पुलिस में जो कंप्लेन है उसको वापस ले लेना चाहिए। As chased a week later, and Attila rose to the rank of a hero. The eldest son of the house was going towards the market one day. He saw Attila trotting behind someone on the road. "Hey!" shouted the young man, at which Ranga turned and broke into a run. Attila, who always suspected that his new friend was waiting for the slightest chance to desert him, galloped behind Ranga's. "Hey, Attila!" shouted the young man, and he also started running. Attila wanted to answer to call after making sure of his friend, and so he turned his head for a second and galloped faster. Ranga desperately doubled his pace. Attila determined to stick to him at any cost. As a result, he ran so fast that he overlooked Ranga and clumsily blocked his way. and Ranga stumbled over him and fell. As he rolled on the ground, a piece of jewelry which he was taken to a receiver of stolen property flew from his hand. The young man recognized it as belonging to his sister and sat down on Ranga. A crowd collected and the police appeared on the scene. Attila was the hero of the day. Even the lady of the house softened towards him. She said, whatever one might say of Attila, one has to admit that he is a very cunning detective. He is too deep for words. It was as well that Attila has no power of speech. Otherwise, he would have burst into a lamentation which would have shattered the pedestal under his feet. कुछ दिनों के बाद घर का सबसे बड़ा जो बेटा है बाजार जाता है। उसने अटीला को किसी के पीछे जाते हुए देखा। वह चिल्लाया। जैसे ही रंगा के पीछे मुड़कर देखा तो वह भागने लग गया। अटीला को लगा कि रंगा उसे छोड़कर भागने वाला है, इसलिए वह भी उसके पीछे पीछे भागने लगा। रंगा ने भी अपनी चाल को दुगना तेज कर दिया, लेकिन अटीला उसको किसी भी कीमत पर छोड़ना नहीं चाहता था। अचानक रंगा लड़खड़ाकर गिर जाता है। जैसे ही वह गिरता है, उसके हाथ से जो पोटली थी जेवर की, वो नीचे गिर जाती है। घर का जो सदस्य था उसने उसे पहचान लिया और तभी भीड़ इकट्ठी हो गई। पुलिस भी वहाँ पर आ जाती है। अब अटीला उस दिन का हीरो बन गया था। अब तक की घर की मदर जो उसे पसंद नहीं करती थी, वह भी उसके प्रति सॉफ्ट हो गई थी और उन्होंने कहा कि अटीला है बहुत ही चालाक और जासूस है।